Don't you know? Don't you know? It's Wednesday. Another edition of the Triple Bucks Podcast. I'm Frankie James. Alongside me, Ryan, back at it again. Bex should be back. Let's get back from vacation. So hope the vacation went well. But we got Ryan and I back here at it again. Before we get into it, make sure you follow the Triple Bucks Podcast on Facebook, Instagram. We're now also live on YouTube. Triple Bucks Media on YouTube. You can find it that way. And we also want to do a little plug here for the wonderful new sponsor, Kara Weber. Great hockey player. If you're looking to sell your house, buy a house, get a hold of Kara. Kara Weber at kw.com. Love that. Ryan, how we doing, my friend? Welcome to the show.
Good show. What's up?
W. Just a W start, right, buddy?
I'm just here.
I respect that. Well, let's get into a little hockey talk here. So right off the bat, I might as well talk about it real fast. The Flyers. We don't do too much NHL talk here, but we're going to do it anyway, just because Flyers hire Rick Tocchet as their new head coach. Obviously, Tortorella was out. They knew that they probably weren't going to bring Marshy back or Bradshaw. So they bring in Rick Tocchet. I want to ask you, what do you think about this? Where the Flyers are right now, what do you think about this move?
I like it's a big one. I like Tocchet. I do. It's just about the future, man. Like when you're a Flyers fan, like I am, and everybody else is, like we're ready to win. Like we want to win now, tomorrow.
We're not going to win right now. Just FYI.
Yeah, like, I get it's a rebuild and all stuff, but just, I mean, I think he can get us where we need to get to. But I mean, what happened in Vancouver last season with the players and whatever happened there. I mean, hopefully it's a fresh start and he feels comfortable here. But we'll see what happens. But
I think he's gonna do well. Like, so he's pretty. I looked up some info just to see. So I don't know how many years, and the people that are watching, I'm waiting to chime in on this too, because this is a big deal for like where the Flyers are going and like what their next moves are. So he works well with younger teams, and he gets them to win. Like he did it with Phoenix, he did it with Vancouver. He won the coach award, I believe, with Vancouver
last year.
Yeah, last year, which is huge. So us getting a coach like that, I was surprised about it. Because of where they were, I didn't see us as Tocchet kind of reminds me of like that win now coach. Does this mean that we're speeding up the process a little bit? Do they think that we're going to be competing sooner? So I think the term of the contract with Tocchet is going to say a lot, because if he's here for 5 years, 6 years, that means he's gonna be an essential part of everything now. Like that's a win now mentality. Couple more years and then be ready to rock and roll within like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And with us bringing these new players in, like obviously you're seeing what Jet's gonna do. Jet's probably gonna be up here next year.
They just re-signed Obels this morning as well to a 1-year deal, so he's back for another.
Little breaking news. Okay.
Rodrigo
Albus. Yeah, he played defense this year. I saw a couple games in play. He played pretty well.
Yep.
We got a young core, so I think this isn't a bad signing. I wouldn't say it's expected. He was obviously the top of the line of where we want to go with coaching, like who we were going to decide on. But I mean, I was hoping LaPerriere was going to get a shot, but he's doing so well with the Phantoms. It's tough to pull him away.
Nah, for me, I don't think. I mean, I love Lappy. Obviously, he did a lot for us as a player, but I think he's got a good thing down in Lehigh. He only has 2 seasons under his belt down there.
He's crushing it, and he's doing really good, dude.
Good playoff matchup this year. Obviously, he lost to Hershey, but keep him down there and let him get some time in. Head coach. I mean, same thing for Tocchet. I mean, 9 years as a head coach, he's only been in the playoffs twice. A first-round loss and a second-round loss. So, I mean, give or take. He's got some experience. He's got the experience with the Penguins and his cups he's won with them as a coach. But I mean,
he was an assistant though, wasn't he?
He was an assistant with Pittsburgh when he won those back-to-back years.
Yeah, because Dan Balsamo was one, and then Sully was next.
He was both with Sully.
So he was
Bilesma was the 2009 when they beat Detroit.
That was
And
such
then
a
Sully came in later. Yeah, Sully's got the 2 back-to-backers, but
I always
I
wanted.
think give him a chance.
I always wanted that. I always liked, but Dan Boswell for some reason.
He's available too.
I know. I thought about it and like was wondering if they were going to bring him in, but
No,
I mean we don't have the team for that.
no. I honestly thought. I mean, I love Tockett, like I said earlier. I really do. But
Who did you want? Who did you want? Who did you like here?
I was we interviewed the Western Michigan coach, the head coach from there. I mean, when was the last time we had a head coach from college? Look what happened there. That was Hackstall.
Hacks.
What happened to him? He's not even in the league anymore, I don't think.
No,
But
he was with a playoff. Well, he was with Seattle.
Yeah, took him
And
to
then
the
they
first
got rid
playoffs.
of him.
Yeah, they bring in Bilesma, then they get rid of him.
Eek.
I honestly thought. I mean, obviously, Joe. Like, I know it's controversial or whatever. Joe Quenneville obviously went to the Ducks. I mean, he could have been a popular. A lot of people that I've talked to and a lot of friends that I have, they asked about Laviolette bringing him back.
One of my favorite coaches of all time.
I mean, I was for that. I always loved Lavi, so I was in for that. And then another name I heard was Jay Woodcroft, the guy from the Edmonton Oilers. He's been out there for a while too. But I think what really screwed it up was that with the coach from Denver, how he interviewed at one team, said no, and then went back and signed with Denver. I think when that happened, that kind of screwed up the whole pyramid of what coaches are going to do, and that's what
the momentum.
A lot of teams started panicking.
Did he even come here and interview?
He interviewed, I believe, with the Blackhawks, and then told him he wasn't interested, and then went back and signed that massive deal in the University of Denver.
Well, he was a high prize coach that they wanted to bring to the NHL.
And I think the Flyers are interested in him because obviously Bobby Brink has played at Denver, so he's interested there. And then the Western Michigan coach, with the guys in the Phantoms right now, like Alex Bump and
he's crushing it.
The Carson kid, I forget his last name. He's from Michigan State. He's not a Western.
The goalie Carson Bjarnason.
There's a couple other players that I might just be mistaken on, but I know Alex Bump. He's a Western Michigan, so I think that could have been a nice little put together. But we got Tockett, and we'll see what happens.
We got Tockett, and as we're still talking about it a little bit more, chime in. We want to hear from you, and just to do a little honorable mention here. Love the new gear you got, brother. You got the new mic, right? You sound terrific.
I spent a weekend remodeling my little studio.
I like it. You change as you can see. I'm in the new area as well. We're doing the stand-up show tonight, live behind us. For all the viewers here, those of you that will listen to the show, I'm pointing to an empty room, by the way. But yeah, Flyers hired Tockett. I'm excited. It's exciting. But let's get into some more hockey talk. You and I. Men's league, I gotta hit it. I gotta hit it for purposes just because of how important it is. But let's hit it. Ryan and I played on the same team together at Iceworks.
It happened. He
brought me in. I was there. He says, "Suit up. Suit up, Frankie. Just suit up." And I'm like, I'm suiting up. I did a back-to-back with some nice plays. Me and Ryan, we connected well. We haven't played together since the threes tournament. Okay, where we shined a little bit. Okay,
we did.
Okay, absolutely, we did. not the outcome we wanted, but we did pretty well. I got to play a little defense with the Monsters over at Iceworks. Shout out. Shout out. But yeah, it was a good time. It was fun. I appreciate you having me on.
Always, man. Thank you for showing up,
for being there. I made a little comment here. My main man, Josh Call, out in the good lands. Tockett, well done, Flyers. Josh, thanks for checking in, my man. Looking forward to getting you on the show too to talk some hockey soon. Josh is one of my favorite people. We've been friends for a while now, and big hockey guy. Looking forward to having you on. So yeah, me and Ryan got to play together. It was a tough game, high scoring game, but we didn't get the job done. Ryan, you had two in that game, I believe, right?
Yeah, 2 back-to-back to get the guys back into the game, but obviously
Just getting the boys back. So Ryan's very frustrated when he doesn't come off of a win. He doesn't show it too much, but you can just tell it's tough. It's tough. And being on there with you, like I could see, like, you know, because you want consistency in a team, everybody to show and stuff like that. And like Ryan can put together a good club. So it's tough. Yeah. But I was having
better games. That's a good team we played against, and the guys fought, and you know, you can't win them all, but you know, we enjoyed it, and there's my mom right there saying "Go Monsters." So
shout out, Ma, go Monsters, Ma. I made sure that we went up. Ma's checking it, by the way. Go Monsters on YouTube. Thanks for checking out on YouTube, by the way. Give us a subscribe on YouTube too, Mom, if you don't mind. Yeah, we made sure we went over to the if you watch the game or if you go back and watch the beginning of it, I made sure that me and Ryan came over and we waved hi on the live barn. That was pretty fun. And then you immediately hit me with the "she's not watching you tonight." I was like, whoa.
She wasn't watching it. She wasn't watching it at all.
My bad, brother.
she wasn't watching that game that night. So
yeah, the one game that we played together. I'm gonna take the night off.
Yeah, the one game where it's a scoring fiasco and everybody scores and she's not watching it.
And then I played my game right after, so I did a little back to back, and obviously we know that the drought is over. But not only is the drought over, but we got ourselves another goal, and we're going to play it, and we're going to do a little commentating during it. Here we go. Big play here. You see me circling around. Look at this guy. Backhands the puck. Oh, and he fell. And here comes the guy. Frankie No D taking up, makes a move, head up the whole way. What a snipe. A snipe, brother.
Unbelievable.
A snipe ski.
Still.
2 in a row. Ryan Stick is getting the job done. Absolutely getting the job done right now. And can I tell you how much fun I'm having standing up doing the show? I'm so active right now. This is incredible, by the way. Yeah, 2 in a row. Ryan Stick has came through in the clutch. The clutch, brother. I'm firing him off with it now a little bit more.
Hey, magic touch, you know.
The magic touch. I will say, shout out Ryan. Ryan was there doing video and photo for us on the bench. How was that little experience for you, bud?
I was nervous at first just because the rivalry
you got a little history.
Our team and your team. Yeah,
you got a little history. You got some things up though, right?
Yeah, but yeah, me and a certain person, we squashed our issues on the bench, and
shout out.
And we're all good now. So until that puck came into the bench and scared the crap out of me. But
because it hit off my my stick. Yeah. It's over now because that would have been puck outside the zone or because of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also saved your face and the camera.
Oh, you did?
No bullshit. That puck was coming right to you.
It was. So I mean, but I have fun though. So appreciate the opportunity to be on a bench like that. So.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing the pictures. We'll be having those. We'll probably have those done within the next couple of days. Yeah, a little bit more on some hockey talk. Anybody want to throw something out there, by all means. But do a little shout out to the U boys, the UAHL guys were down there showing some representation for the big summer series tournament coming up, and we'll plug that a little bit later on. But yeah, June 20th through the 22nd, we have the summer series tournament. Throw that up there. Registration's open. We'll be there playing June 20th through 22nd at Iceworks. Always a good time. Make sure you check that event out. But yeah, anything else you want to add to hockey talk before we transition on, my friend?
No, I don't think so. I'm all hockeyed out.
Oh, he's all hockeyed out. Well, let's talk more about hockey. We're gonna once again we're introducing the new segment. Last week we got a lot of really good feedback on that, and keep them coming too. By the way, just to, send them some messages, anything that you want to touch on or something like that. We're going to touch on this one here, and I really like this. And by the way, the Per the Fan segment is brought to you by Kara Weber, great real estate agent. Reach out to Kara if you're looking to buy or sell your home. Well, Kara's information is right here. Kara Weber at kw.com. But there's a number as well. It looks just like Kara too. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks like a cartoon
it's a good
version.
Picture, yeah.
It's a solid picture. I told Kara because Kara's a hockey player. Shout out to the Reapers and the Saucy Mittens. Yeah, Kara created that herself. I was like, dude, I think that's incredible.
That's
But
really good.
and I think it's pretty good too. But here's something I want everybody to touch on this. Anybody that's watched, because I think this is pretty important. Are we doing enough to welcome new players in the adult hockey? Maybe we talk about the barriers, the entries, skill intimidation, cost, clicks, how inclusive leagues really are. So I'm going to touch on this, and then Ryan, we're going to go with you, and we want to hear from some other people as well. So I played, about 20 years now. I was out for maybe about 6 or 7 of them from injury. Hockey can be very, very, very clicky. To touch on that a little bit, yeah, I've noticed that. I've been on teams where I played one game and they didn't want to have me back. Had nothing to do with my skill. It was because I'm just really loud and obnoxious. I mean, Ryan, you know this.
Is that the team we're talking about? Probably.
That's an Iceworks team. Yes, that's an Iceworks team.
Over the bridge team too.
No, I don't have any over the bridge team. What? Dude, this is exposed 100%. That's why it's the Chirp and Puck show. What? You talk about the Shakas? Yeah. Well, that team's ran by a friggin' goon. I mean, respectfully saying. I mean, I come out, I'm scoring goals here, okay, and then I don't think it's a good idea. I'm like, it's because I'm showing you up, brother. I'm showing you up. If anyone wants to say anything, you're more than welcome to come on the Chirp and Pucks podcast so we can absolutely talk about it. Comment checking in here. Fran Donnelly, what's going on? Yo.
Fran is one of my boys. Shout out to Fran.
Shout out to Fran.
I was actually with him the other night watching his son play at the Ridley Hockey League in Woodland, PA. Check it out. A really awesome league. Fran's one of my buddies for a long time. Thanks for checking in, buddy.
Thanks for checking in, Fran. We'll have to go out there and show some love.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Yeah, we'll do that up. But yeah, I mean, I've any team that I've really been a part of, like locker room morale is super important to me. I mean, you see that. I love when teams do focus on that because I do think it's important. Is welcoming everybody in. Like, I mean, I hear and everybody knows how we are with Chirp and Pucks Media, Chirp and Pucks podcast. Like, we are there's opportunities everywhere with what we have going on. Like, you know, we this is a safe place, if you know what I mean. That's the way I've always ran the show, and that's the way I always run the show. Is you know, everybody has an opportunity. You know, there's no discrimination here. So seeing that in a locker room isn't a good thing. It's really not. And I've seen it before, and I've moved away from some of those teams. But I want to get your take on it as well. And please comment in as well. I want to hear what people have to say about this. I mean, this is all ages. You know, this is definitely an important topic to touch on.
Yeah, I mean, it's people's, like I talked about last show we had, people's escapes. They don't want to come out and deal with all the BS and stuff like that. I mean, I've been playing hockey since I was 10 years old. Even when I played in middle school and high school, there was cliques on teams. You know, everybody's got the
coach's son.
This is your boy.
Yeah, the old coach's son.
Coach's son. Yeah. Luckily, we didn't have that in my high school, so we were good on that. But you don't want to deal with that kind of stuff and you just want to go play hockey. You don't want to go there and get judged by different people. I mean, it's a competitive game, and we're all buddies. We're all cool with each other. We all go to the bar after the games, and you know, it's a tight community we have. But you still have there's certain people that are they're just an earful. They're a pain in the ass. They're I know I don't want to play it tonight because this guy's on this team. Like, and I've seen them before, and it's not fair.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's tough. Like when, dude, I love a good rival. Like, I mean, for example, over at the U, when I was playing with the Moose, the Wolves were a huge rival. It was always testy.
Yeah, we
had a bench clear incident, and after that, dude, they became like some of my closest friends, like Eli.
Yeah,
and you know, dude, like I love a good on ice rival. Nothing too crazy,
no,
you know, but sometimes it gets taken to another level. And I kind of want to touch on that part of it as well is like the skill. Like, for example, like the lower levels.
Yeah.
Obviously you have to have players that can facilitate the game. And I'll make Matty a prime example. Matty's a hell of a player. Yeah. He can play, but I'll tell you this. He is so genuine and so humble. Like, that's one of the reasons why I wanted him to get involved and play with our team, because he's such a nice guy. It's not like he's a skilled player on the ice and he's a dick about it, or he's a dick off the ice.
Yeah.
That's where it's really tough for me. Like, because listen, good players and good hockey players,
Yeah.
There could be a little bit of ego behind them.
Oh yeah.
Matty was never like that. I mean, even guys that are like higher up, like guys from the UHL, like DeMarco and Pascal, and those guys that play Aaron, who's an incredible hockey player, played professional hockey, very humble, very genuine, very, 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 very good off the ice and on the ice.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about that aspect of it compared to like when you have good players and they're just total sandbaggers?
I mean, I'll use my team for example because you played against us for many times. You played with us last week.
Let's go. That's a callback, ladies and gentlemen. It's a callback.
It's a prime example. We have varies of different people. We have older guys, we have younger guys. So, and there isn't no cliques. Like we have guys that are in their early 30s. I'm 32. There's a guy that's 30. There's a guy that's 31. There's guys that are 40. There's guys that are 50. But none of us, I don't care if you're 50 or if you're 40, whatever. If you're coming to play hockey, I'm okay with that. But it's like the guys that go out there, they just look for issues and you bump into them real fast. Like you get a good corner. Like how many times have we battled in the corner and it's a cursing match and we're hitting each other with our sticks, but we're also,
Crystal just cross-checked me in my ribs. I threw up later on that night.
Like,
I told her about when I saw her too. She got me so good right in front. I can
we battle in corners, and we have when we play against each other, it's hell of a games, but we're best friends, and when we're done, it's over and done with. We hang out and do this. We go to the bar, but it's for me like what you said about the respect and people being genuine. Like a lot of guys on my team are like that. Like I always make sure when I go to do face-offs at the beginning, I say what's up to the ref. I say what's up to the guy in front of me. And always
that's impressive because you look
very
angry out there on the ice, Ryan.
I do, but sometimes I am angry. But it's just my face. Like I don't know why I have that face. I'm happy as ever out there.
Do you have resting bitch face?
I think I do because I'm happy all the time.
Twitter poll: anybody that's watching the show, if you played against Ryan, does Ryan have resting bitch face? I have to get that on the Twitter poll immediately.
I mean, you said it the other night when I scored the first goal. Ryan's pissed.
I
heard you say it. Ryan's pissed because I fist pumped all you guys and went straight to the bench.
Nothing wrong with a little. I noticed Matty does that too. He goes like bar. He skates through everybody, goes bar down, and he's like, "Well, I'm off the ice now." I'm like, "No, I'm not there."
But another thing for the question is the cost, and I think that's a big thing as well. And that's kind of
expensive.
What deteriorates a little bit of people's interest anymore is the fact that it's the cost. I understand you need 13, 15 people to get the cost kind of even out, but I think the cost does. Okay. Billick's comment coming in.
Oh, don't put the comment. You gotta let me do the comments. The man, the myth, the legend on comments, Mike, my main man, Billick.
Yeah,
thanks for checking 1,000%. Thank you for checking in. I'm not sure if he's talking about the cost or if he's talking about genuine people. Billick, chime in with us.
Talking about what you just said about me, my face.
Oh, he said you do have resting bitch face. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes. Thank you, Billy. Thanks for checking in too, by the way, brother.
But the cost, I think that plays a factor as well because people don't want to pay.
It's expensive, dude.
It's crazy, man.
Our gears is so expensive.
Gears, and then you're out there playing with sticks you just bought from Dick's Sporting Goods, and someone's going to slash it out of your hands, and it's broken. Now you have no sticks.
Twig. I had a dick. I had a couple Dick's twigs.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I think. I mean, it's a good community we play. I think there's a little bit of some things that I think should get a little bit better with them. But if you go out there with a good head on your shoulders and you're out there just to play hockey, no one's going to bother you. I mean, if you go out there and purposely want to knee somebody or.
What's your opinion on bringing players? Here we go. Billy, you'll love this. What's your opinion on bringing players in when you know they shouldn't be there? Like, I know that you don't do that, but there is an individual out there that does like to bring players in and stack teams when he knows that he probably shouldn't be. And we're absolutely calling you out right now, brother. All right. You got a lot to say, but you don't come on the show. Why don't you come on the show and we'll talk about all the things that you want to talk about? All right. Like how they should build a lower level for me. All right. I'm better than you, bro. I'm flat out better than you. 100% better than you. But let's get back to that question. What's your opinion on that? Honest opinion. I want to hear from the audience too about when people, and it's a general question too, not to just focus on fucking Shawnee boy, but what's your opinion on teams that do bring in players that shouldn't be there?
If you need subs, you need subs. But I think that's me. But I think the teams that have all the different leagues.
Hey, baby.
Don't get him started, man.
Sean Ennis checks in, my main man. Thanks for checking in, brother. The mucus, he's everywhere. I had a dream about him last night. He was actually huge support system on the bench last guy. I gotta give a shout out to the Mucinex guy. That little booger guy just keeps appearing. Yeah, gotta give a shout out to him. He was on the bench in spirit, just setting me right. Got his hand on me and just said, "Hey, baby, come on, score a goal." And I was like, "Fuck, I'm going out there and scoring a goal, man. Let's go, dude. Let's go." We'll check some more comments here. We got Billy checking in. Total BS. Starting your own, staring your own level league. Stay in your own league. I agree with you 100%, Billick. We've dealt with this plenty of times. I mean, even the Narwhals have been accused of bringing in players that they shouldn't have been. I don't agree to that. I think that they've had a pretty good team for all along. But you have to make adjustments when you got another team in there that's just stacking. How do you compete? I mean, that's how it all started, realistically. As Shawnee Baby was bringing in players that should have been there, and every team had to start doing it, dude. Now they had to put in 2 divisions. Hey, baby.
Oh, man, see what they got you started. But yeah, I think I don't like it. I never liked it. And you know my facts on certain things and certain events that happened in the past with different teams about that. I mean, I hate it. Like the teams that had different divisions, like you have a team in the novice, you have a team like, you know, in the C or B, and then like you need players, so you bring in like, okay, like that's cool. But like half these guys on this teams that you're playing are what, 40, 50 years old? They're not. They can't keep up with a 22-year-old. Like
50. I feel like the players I'm playing with are like young. And Bill, like once again, jumping on the comments. Mentions it should have never started in the first place. That's why the league is ruined. Now I think that they've done a good job at like trying to get things in order. I mean, now the U does have 2 different divisions now for Rusty. Kind of curious to see where everybody's gonna be placed at. But yeah, man. I mean, it just sucks because like Shawnee Baby won the threes tournament, and then wins the championship this year from back-to-back years of getting in there.
Yeah.
Oh
where's my ring at? I played 3 games for your team.
You know what? I played a game. I could
my ring.
Scored a goal. Where's my hat at, Shawnee Baby? Come on, Hastings. Where's my championship hat? Where's Ryan's championship hat? We contributed to that team.
I did.
What do you all think? Nobody said anything. For those that are listening, I look back at my empty couch again. But... Yeah, you had what, like three goals and like 5 points in like 3 games.
Yeah, 3 points in 3 games or 2 points. I don't know, something like that.
Sean will check, so make sure you fucking better be right.
I'll check it too. It wasn't even under my name. I was under someone else's name because the jersey numbers were matching. They thought I was somebody else, so I just snuck in there.
I was under Clint Yamaguchi, I think, or something like that. I don't know. Clint Ziffman. I think that's who I had to play on there. I don't know who the hell Clint is, but
what's that? A Family Guy's character?
Yeah, that's one of Sean's players. Sean, come on the show. We'll stop being annoying when you come on. But yeah, I think this was an awesome mention. You know, the skill intimidation, it does take away from players that want to play. To touch on that a little bit, like that's why I've always been that guy on the bench that like will always try and say, dude, like you play well, like just play to your strengths. I mean, if Billick's still watching, Billick and I have talked about it. Like he didn't want to play in the threes tournament because he was like in his head a little bit about the skill. And I'm like, dude, you're a good hockey player. Like I want you on this team because you're a good hockey player. You're a good leader. You're one of my close friends. Comes down, he scores a goal against his club that he plays with on a regular basis. It was incredible, and he played great. And like like that skill intimidation. Like I always felt like playing against better players to a sense can like elevate your game a little bit. My personal opinion.
On how I play, or
No, I'm saying in general.
Oh,
It's all about you, Rye.
no, you're looking right at me when you said it.
Well, I'm still looking at you. You're on the TV behind me.
Nah, the skill stuff. It's everybody has like. You shouldn't have to judge somebody on their skill level. Like I played pickup hockey at Bucks County Ice years ago with a guy that was 68 years old. 68 years old with a wooden stick.
The old sure.
And he was backhanded, like he just retired yesterday from the National Hockey League. Like
he was playing like he was in the show.
It doesn't matter what skill level you are or what you are. Just go out there and play hockey. Like this isn't like I say this all the time to people. The scouts stopped watching us in high school. Like my NHL dreams stopped when I stopped playing hockey after high school. Like I'm not going to the show. I'm done.
The scouts.
There's not going to be a Konechny, Michkov, Ryan line. I'm sorry.
Ryan Hockey getting in there, dicing them up.
You know, I would love to play with them too, but it never happened. But it's just like it's not fair to people because you have teams that do that, and leagues that we play in, they do it in there, and some leagues have kind of tamed it down and they change things around, and you can't do that anymore in some leagues, which is great, but. You know,
Grundy's gotten better at that. I think Grundy's gotten better at moving.
Grundy's never been a problem with that. I've always liked the way Colin ran that league. He was always fair about everybody.
Yeah, Colin does pretty well. Yeah, Colin does well.
They do that good well. If your team's dominating that division, you get moved up the next year. Like I like that. Or if your team's not that well, you go down one more. I like that stuff.
I wasn't crazy about if you like won a championship. We got because I mean we were playing pretty well too. Like the new Deeks. Like we're like we moved up pretty quickly. We started from the lower level, went undefeated, and then bumped up, and then the old Knights team, they like destroyed us and they got bumped up immediately. They're no longer around. But yeah, the No Deeks, like we've went up. I think we're like C3 now or C2.
I've got the same division I am, so you're C3. C3. You're the same division I am. We also have 16,000 teams too, so I don't know what teams playing.
There's a lot of teams. Anyway. Billy checks in one more time about the topic conversation. I agree, but if you're a good player and you have to show off to people who are below you, I mean, do you need to be able to sleep? I sure as hell don't. It's a good point. I mean, there's guys out there that like are like, what are you even doing out here, dude? I get annoyed with it, but then when I meet them and I see that they're actually, because I like playing with competition, but yeah. I understand completely what Billick's saying. It can be very frustrating. It can be very annoying. It's like, oh, all right. You know what I mean? Just flying by. That's why Billick has that clapper, dude. I tell him to hit people with it all the time. I'm like, dude, just let it go. Just let it rip, brother.
Yeah, right. Just let it go from the point.
And that's what's up. He don't play defense, though. I've always told him to play defense.
Top cheese, right?
Yeah, I'm more of a I can't really get the puck off the ground when I take a clapper, though.
No, the other night you didn't that well.
No.
That's why my deflection went to section 207.
So, yeah, right. No, I kept it on the ground for you. Don't give me that shit. Bill checks in again, which makes me believe that they can't handle a higher level. Ooh. Billick was sending some sauce our way. Just calling them out. I like it. There are players out there that literally like they play like college level hockey, but they want to play on like a lower level just to embarrass people. That's how shit starts too, dude. Because you know me, I'm like, I'll go after somebody, dude.
It's all about the buddy. It's all about the buddy stuff. That's all it is. Buddy stuff. I got a buddy who wants to play. I got a buddy who wants to do that. Like, okay, cool.
Very true. The old I got a buddy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you check somebody's rosters down. What's a roster full usually? Like it's like what? And there's subs. Like it's what? Like friggin' 18, 19 max, a couple subs, and then like, you know, if you have an emergency or something like that, and one of your subs, like I've seen rosters that have like 45 players on it.
Are they subs or full timers?
Most of them are subs.
Sometimes you need that stuff, man. It's summer league, and
some people be putting them on the roster so that people can show up in their spot and then make some playoff eligible.
Yeah,
and you know where I'm going with that one.
Yeah. All you need 7 games, baby. You need a playoff.
I'm all fired up now. Ever since that Mucinex guy
I
brought
think you
Keenan
need
in
to
the
sit
chat.
back down in your chair. I think staying up's got your blood going through your head now. Like you're.
Nah, I'm not that. I'm not that comfortable anymore. Nah, I'm not that comfortable. I like
I
standing.
don't know what to do with this mic because my hands are free. I don't know what to do with my hands.
That's why I like standing up now. All right, let's transition. Good topic. Jackie sent that to us as well from the same as last week. We're going to keep them coming. We're going to be hitting them up all time. I want to dive into a little bit about the big charity game that we got coming up. We've been talking about this. We're going to mention this right now. This is the Cancer Warrior 3vs3 tournament, Saturday, July 12th. This is in support of Jason Martinez. We're super pumped up for this. Santor's working on getting all the teams together. Those of you that are watching, if you're a part of this or if you've reached out, thank you so much for reaching out. We'll be getting everything figured out. We still have plenty of time, but we want to. We're going to be looking for sponsors. Reach out if you're interested. info@chirpingpucks.com or chirpingpucks@gmail.com. Send us an email if you're interested in sponsoring or getting involved with the tournament. We're excited for that one. We're going to be full throttle that day, my friend. I know you're pretty pumped up about being a part of it. You're going to be playing. You're going to be playing in that one. I'm going to be doing some reffing in that one. Mm-hmm. That's going to be a good day. How pumped are you?
I'm very pumped. Anything to do with cancer, I'm in. I'll play. Cancer is very, very special to me. So anything I can do to help it, I'm all in for it. So
good. That was a good delivery, by the way. Impressive. But yeah, again, throw it up there. Reach out to us. All the proceeds will be donated to Jason and his family. For registration and additional information, reach out info@chirpingpucks.com. I know a few people have reached out. Santor will be reaching out, getting everything in order. As the tournament director of Chirping Pucks Media, we're super pumped. I can't wait for that one. But yeah, as we start the transition, we're going to go over our wonderful Hockey Players Unite event list. We got tons of them. Right off the bat. UAHL Summer Series. The boys were just at Iceworks. Okay, June 20th through the 22nd at Iceworks. Go on the website. Check out their social media. Register a team. They have all different divisions. It's going to be an awesome time. Super excited that the boys are going to be a little bit, on this side of the neck of the woods. I'm pretty pumped up about it. As we just mentioned, of course, the Cancer Warrior 3vs3 tournament for Jason Martinez is Chirping Pucks Media presents. We are super, super pumped up. This is another event that's also sponsored by Kara Weber. Check out Kara Weber at kw.com. Looking to sell or buy your house. Pumped up for that one. I thought I missed a breath on that one.
Come on out and watch us play hockey. It'll be a great time. And
yes,
come out and see Jason. Give him some support. Come out and watch me and Frankie fall on our butts.
We'll fall on our butts. Ryan, you want to take this one? Do you know anything about this one? This is the last shift summer of the women's tournament.
The last shift of summer. It's going to be August 29th to 30th and 31st. Come on out and watch us play. The women's play hockey. Me and Frankie.
No, we're not going to be playing in this one.
We're not going to be playing. We're going to be behind the bench, though.
We will be behind the bench for the C Division Chirping Pucks team. We have an elite level club going in there. The Bex is running, and then we have a C level team in there as well. We're pumped. Registration is open. Check it out. That's going to be a great, great, great time. We got a comment here. I know we're, just real quick, little shout out. Danny, my main man, big sports guy, big hockey guy. What's up, brother? Thanks for checking in. We also have another one. We have so many events, dude. So many events, and we're super pumped up
all summer, dude. It's crazy,
dude. We really, really are. This is another one. The CP Heroes of Hockey charity game with my main man, Big Vito. We're just talking to him today. We'll be doing a live podcast there, raffling things off. We'll be out handling all the raffles. Riley Cote will be playing in this. Carrie Fraser will be the referee in this game. Brian Prop, Grant Marshall. Just got to meet Grant Marshall at Brett Fisher's charity game that he just had for Jeanette's Journey. Shout out. It was a great time. Thank you for having me be a part of that, my friend. This is going to be awesome. Super, super, super excited about this one. Make sure you come down. Teams are already full. The registration's closed. But come on down and have ourselves a good time. That's going to be a good one.
Come out and watch me live my dream out playing with NHL players.
Yeah, you're going to be I'm playing in that one.
I'm playing in it.
You are
a
playing in
dream
that one,
come
dude.
true for me.
I love that.
Should I drop the gloves of Riley Cote or not?
You're such an idiot. I hate when people. You're outrageous. And we do have another one that we're going to be adding. I'm getting more information on it, but this one's going to be a really, really cool one too. Some pro players will be playing in this one, but we'll probably make that announcement coming up. Hockey Players Unite event list is brought to you by Digital Elements. Looking for a website, anything like in that kind of realm, reach out to Digital Elements. They're hooking up the website right now for Chirpin' Pucks Media, and we couldn't be more thankful. Shout out Digital Elements. Make sure you check them out. Tell them Chirpin' Pucks Podcast sent you on over. But last minute announcement, Ryan, we got another big show coming up, brother. Friday at 5.
Dun dun dun.
Friday at 5, we're gonna have on our good friend Mike Mancini. He's got the Interborough Hockey Tournament. I get to play in this one, representing Father Judge on the A level. I threw up in the third period. I'm not even joking. You think I'm joking? Does this look like the face of somebody that's joking right now? I threw up. I left. And then I had someone brought my stick, and the boys were just like, "Dude, where'd he go?" I come back in the locker room fully dressed, and they're like, "Whoa, we thought you left." I'm like, "Boys, I threw up. Let's go."
Wow.
But yeah, we're gonna have him on Friday. That's gonna be cool. Talking about that tournament coming up. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But Ryan, any last minute things on your end you want to add, my friend?
I don't think so. I think we covered it all. I mean, and come on out, and watch us. Come out and sponsor. Come out.
Yeah,
and
reach out.
Things we're doing. Reach out to us. Let us know what you think. Your comment could be talked about in next week's episode.
There you go. I love it. Keep them coming, guys. That's going to do it for us on this episode of the Chirpin' Pucks Podcast. I am Frankie. That is Ryan. We will see you all on Friday.